Good morning, everyone. So I thought today I would talk a little bit about easy things to take with you if you want to color while you're traveling for the holidays. Now, if you're anything like me, you tend to be so attached to whatever art you're making that you want to bring every single thing with you. And of course, you can't do that because you need room in your suitcase for other things. And also, when you're in the airport and you have to kind of go, from one side of the airport to the other, things get very heavy. So every time I've ever went anywhere, I have never used all the things I've brought, ever. Because, we're traveling, we're seeing people, we're seeing things we don't see every day. Plus, when we get back to the hotel room, a lot of time we're very tired, and we just don't actually end up using all the things that we bring. But we want to bring something because we all fear that moment of, oh my God, what am I going to do if I'm bored? My hands have to be busy. Yeah. So here's a couple ideas to minimize that bulk way down. I'm using a tripod today, just a small one, so I'm going to have to lift it up now and then to show you, to fit everything in. So I'll try to be as steady as possible. But I have this. This is just like an art portfolio thing. And it has a zipper on it. And I was cleaning the other day and I saw this. I used to take this with me when my grandson and I would go places because we both like to draw, and I would put our paper in here and our pencils that we were going to use. So when I opened it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. Let me back up a bit here. Excuse the mess on my kitchen table. I haven't unpacked everything from Thanksgiving yet. But so yeah, you have 24 slots here to fit 24 of your favorite pencils, and they stretch pretty big. I can't get a water brush in there, but they stretch way big enough to fit any pencils that I have in here. So you can choose 24 of your favorite pencils. Here are some pockets. I think this came with this little round sharpener, but I don't remember for sure. I've had it for a while and it was a gift. But on this side where you would put, you would stack your paper is where you would put your coloring books. So the Art of Mindfulness series is one of my favorite because there's such a variety and there are things to color. You can find people in there. You can find animals in there. You can find flowers in there. So this is the perfect type of book. I'm not saying, this particular one, but this is the perfect type of book to bring with you because you'll have a lot of choices. So, this is the one that I am going to be taking with me where I go. And if you don't mind, if you're not too bad OCD and you don't mind, let me pick you up again, your things being upside down, you can just slip that right in there like that and then zip it up. Also, you could rip out some pages from the books that we have that are perforated, that we know we're going to tear the pages out to put in binders later. Just rip out a stack of different variety of pages and tuck them in there and bring your 24 of your favorite pencils, and there you go. Zips all up and you have everything together. And this is, to me, a great solution because this is strong enough that you can use it to actually work on top of, and it's easy to throw in your carry-on. So if you're interested in this, like I said, I got it for a gift, so I can't tell you if you can get this exact model, but this comes from Colorolio. And they have a website, colorolio.com. So I think they still have portfolios. And if you're interested in picking one up before the holidays, check that out. Okay, so now if you want to go even smaller, I'm going to put this piece of fur right here so you can see better. If you want to go even smaller, here is another idea. Back up a little. I'm gonna have to pick you up. This is the Sugar Skulls coloring kit. There's 40 cards in here and 10 pencils. You can see I like skulls. But I believe that these come in different designs. Now, let me open this little box up for you. My daughter bought me this. The pencils came wrapped up, you know, in some cellophane type stuff. And when I took it off, this is how much room was in there, wobbling around. So, perfect to put your miniature Crayolas in there, because to be honest, these pencils here, not so good. So the Dollar Tree has these right now. I have the pastel colors, but you can get the original colors. You can get both, and I'm sure 16 pencils would fit in here just fine. You could probably even wedge a little eraser in there somewhere, or if not, sharpener. If not, just throw it in your bag. But so everything would be on that side, and then on this side is your cards. And I'll flip through some of them for you. This would be, in my opinion, this would be a great thing to do at night in your hotel room, because you're going to knock this out fairly quickly, and you know, you'll have the satisfaction of finishing something, but you'll also have, you know, your hobby there with you, and you'll be able to relieve your stress and you know, do something with your hands, because that's my biggest problem is, you know, if I can't do something with my hands, then I'm probably going to eat or something else that's not as productive. So yeah, this I thought was just the perfect thing for traveling. She got me this a while back, but I am fairly certain that you can still get these. This comes from, I believe, Barnes & Noble's. Let me put this back here so you can see it. Yeah, she got this at Barnes & Noble. It says $9.95 in the U.S. I don't know if that's what she paid for it, because, you know, she said it was up by the registers. They kept them all there, so it might be a different price. You know, Barnes & Noble might have a different price on these. But I just thought that is a perfect, very small travel idea. I mean, this, you can put this whole thing in your purse, basically. If you want to go even smaller, you could bring a very small book. I don't have any of the Hannah Lynn books, but I do have some very small travel books. Hang on one second. I want to check something. Okay, I can't find any of my super small books, but I do have this. This is pretty small. I mean, this is the size of an index card. And I made this for my grandson and I when we go, like, he gets bored in restaurants if we're there for a long time. And it's just a variety of coloring pages that I didn't think I was ever going to color. See, here's some of his coloring right here. So yeah, this is just pages I didn't think I was going to ever really want to color or use. I cut them down to the best parts, what I thought was the best parts, and just hole punched them and put them in this book. So there's a variety in here. Here's one that I did when we were sitting in, I believe it was Steak and Shake. I'm not really sure, but there's plenty in here, and you know, you could put as many or as little as you wanted in a book like this. And if you did not want to take your pencils, whoops, you didn't want to take your pencils, here is something that you may or may not have seen before. This is a water-soluble and watercolor booklet that I made. I made this many, many years ago from a tutorial from a lady named Jenny Belly. I will try and link her original video, if I can still find it, in the description box of this video, so that you can see how to do it. It's very simple. I mean, I think anybody can do this. It's basically 2 pieces of heavyweight, this is watercolor paper. I happen to just color mine, but you surely don't have to. If you don't want to, you don't have to write on it. It's just 2 pieces of paper cut to the size I wanted. And then in this first part, these were my wax water-soluble crayons. So all you do is just find something, the shape that you want. This was a circle stencil.